I wanted to talk about what happened recently with Tia Mowry and her husband.
Tia Mowry?
I know that they are getting divorced, or maybe
I think they're already divorced.
Okay, yeah, that's all I know.
I don't want to speak too definitively on that, but I'm pretty sure they're already divorced.
Okay,
because they made an announcement. So here's the thing: Tia has been very active on social media, showing off her family, showing off her husband, doing interviews with them. From me just doing a very little bit of research, it kind of feels a little Megan Good. What's that dude's name? No. I don't know, but I don't care about his name.
I know. I'm talking about her
I'm
husband.
just being a hater. I just like Megan Good. She just looked good, but she's probably not the best wife. But Devon or something, I don't know. It kind of felt like that, like they go and they talk about their relationship openly. Maybe not as popular as them two, but whatever. So she recently, I guess, put a post, black and white photo. We decided to part ways, da-da-da-da. Now, the reason why it was so shocking for the internet and all of her quote-unquote followers is because they're always posting their couples goals and all that BS that they put on social media, which is the reason why you should not be looking at people on social media as couple goals. It's the dumbest thing you could do because you don't know what's going on in their house. So anyway, she divorced him. Surprise, surprise.
I'm not surprised.
Shocker.
She divorced him and then went on, you know what I'm saying? She's doing a little talk show run now, talking about the divorce. This woman said that she graduated from her husband, her marriage. She graduated. She spun a divorce that she initiated into
like what happens after prom?
into a he's an underclassman, you know what I'm saying? I graduated.
Wow.
I'm just saying. I'm paraphrasing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, what? No. You niggas had problems.
Do you think it's just maybe her way of dealing with it?
No, I don't care what it is.
It's a very shady way of dealing with it. Basically saying I left him. I'm better than him. Like if she graduated her marriage. Just think about graduating high school, college, a program. You completed it. It's done. You're on another level. You move up and you move on.
Go on.
Okay, I get that.
You can see how if someone said that about me, I would be. Excuse me.
I mean, I guess the thought is like.
Oh, here we go. Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm just thinking whatever thoughts come. So
just thinking whatever thoughts come.
Because my initial thought was okay. If it's not graduating,
Trying to wrap his mind around this.
It's like giving up then. Because in a sense, if you're in a marriage, you decided to form this union,
right.
And I was trying not to project that because I don't know the issue. I don't know whatever the issue is. We don't know if he is abusive. I'm not saying he.
I'm sorry. Why was that the first thing you said? We don't know.
We're not giving her a pass for what she said.
Leg up.
I'm just saying reasons that people would break up or typical
other reasons.
Typical women like.
No. Let's give other reasons.
What other reasons?
She cheated on him.
Most relationships end just because they're not happy. It doesn't. They like to say, "Oh, he cheated on me. He did it." It's just you're not happy.
Yes, they tried to say.
Oh,
yeah, they did.
Hey, yo, we back, y'all. We've gone for 2 weeks, but we back.
Oh, ready conversation. It was like 3 weeks when we talked about women.
This pissed me off.
Nah, I feel you. No, I was just thinking like, just thinking thoughts. So
just thinking thoughts.
Not to say that because I personally, when I hear that, I wouldn't get upset that you said you graduated.
That doesn't bother you?
Nah. I mean, because I think of it as just looking at it from her perspective. Because you're all looking at it from your perspective.
I'm looking at it
from her
she's
perspective.
Saying, I outgrew him.
Or she had an experience that she learned from, and now she's graduated from that.
No, she's literally just trying to not say we failed. Our marriage failed. Because she's projecting this perfect thing, couples goals, we're going to Paris, I love my boo, and now y'all are divorced, and you have to come up with
and people are like, what
she's
happened?
Not admitting fault or anything.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
She's not taking accountability.
Okay.
That's what I'm pissed about. Like, you didn't graduate, you failed. And it was probably mostly your fault, too, by the way. Like, you failed at your marriage, because, like, most of these women, they cannot conceive a world where they're wrong. It's insane. Just look at it. I graduated. No, you messed up.
Yeah.
Did she say anything else that triggered you?
No.
That was enough for me. That was enough for me. I'd be pissed.
Well, okay. So apparently, you know what I'm saying? Look, a lot of this stuff is the internet and hearsay and whatever. But apparently, they believe, the internet believes, part of
The internet is never wrong.
You're like Jimmy Turner.
Part of
the internet.
Part of the reason why, or the main reason they got divorced is because he wasn't holding up his end of the financial bargain. So they're basically trying to say he's broke, or, you know.
Did they have children?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're basically trying to say it's a financial issue.
Is she the one that's on The View or The Look or whatever?
Yeah. Or is that her sister?
Who knows? They're twins.
Yeah. Tia and Tamara.
Yeah, Tamara. Yeah.
Tia, Tamara.
Tia,
Tamara.
Sister.
Like Tia, Tamara.
Yeah, so apparently there's something to do with finances, which is really, if that's true, I don't know if it's true, but if that's true, that's really sad. Like,
I mean,
I agree. For a marriage. For a marriage?
For people who have money.
Here's the thing.
What would you have prefer the outcome had been in her marriage? Like, obviously, it's their business.
That's
So
an unfair question, I think.
It's an unfair question, but I'll answer it anyway.
I mean, okay, but how is their divorce her fault? Like, could he have?
She's the one that went to get the divorce. It's 100% her.
But okay, but before they do that, like, what accountability does the guy have in that situation?
We don't have nearly enough details. So how
He's not a social media presence. He's not her. He doesn't have that platform.
So she basically just controls the narrative. And
I mean,
but
I've never seen it. I knew they got divorced. I don't know him. She's as soon as Chris said, I said he. I use your pronoun.
It does happen. I was gonna say that earlier.
Well, it does happen, but it's not. But okay, as soon as Chris, as soon as Chris said, Tia, you said sister, you know exactly who she was, right? You don't know who he is. He's not that big, right? So we would assume that he probably doesn't make as much money as her.
They're also saying that she basically put him where he was.
I mean, if she dated down, right, and she did pull him up, I'm just saying. Like,
I don't think she dated. That's the narrative, right?
Whoever's the more popular one's going to control the narrative.
Okay, and that's fine. All I'm saying is, like, they met very young. According to what I know, I'm not super well versed in this information.
Right.
So if I get any of it wrong, forgive me. But from what I understand, they met young. And of course, she was a childhood star, but they weren't making no money.
Yeah,
you think they made money off Sister?
Yeah, but because she has that stardom, she can. It gives her the ability to then make more.
I mean, sure.
I'm just saying.
Sure,
I mean, I'm not.
He's an actor too.
Okay, all right. They're both
actors. He has a net worth of $1.5 million.
What's her net worth?
I'm about to look that up.
Okay, so that's interesting, right? Net worth is super flaky.
$4 million.
Okay.
And another source said he had a net worth of $3 million, and she had a net worth of $4 million. So it's like, you don't even know.
I mean, net worth doesn't mean anything.
So they probably were equally yoked when it comes to financial.
Well, I mean
how much house are you buying?
1 million, 4 million. That's a difference. But I mean,
a huge difference.
But we're talking about finances for millionaires.
For millionaires.
Like, it's like, that's like me saying, well, I make 90 million and you only make 2 million. I'm so much better than you. Like, bro.
Well, yeah.
Well, 90 and 2 million.
Okay, but on the grand
difference.
right. But on the grand scheme of things, right, at the big picture, you're still in the top 2% of people.
Yes.
Like,
that's definitely one.
Right. Okay. Well, because it's the 2 man. But what I'm saying is that, like, it just shows where these people are. Like, you have such a. They're so close. I mean, I understand 1 million, 4 million net worth, but that doesn't. He could have more liquid than her.
And also,
who's to say it's because of finances?
Well, this is what she said. The internet's saying.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, so my thing is this. But you're millionaires, which means that you can still maintain an amazing lifestyle. Because you have more money than the 99% of people.
Right.
She just wasn't satisfied. She wanted more.
I don't know, Mel. But
Because she graduated.
But here's-
when you graduate college, don't you want to make more money?
But
Don't you want a bigger house? You want a Lexus?
Nah.
You want a what? Yes, you do.
I want a Lexus. I want a.
Mel,
Oh, okay.
Mel, we've seen it in your own life as you have
Literally.
elevated your lifestyle.
Your cars has gotten better.
Yeah, mate.
Your clothes have gotten better.
Yeah, man.
You've diversified. You date
got
different
a
women. When you have more, you want more.
Yeah, you do.
And
Well, you have access to more.
right.
Yeah.
So this is so when she said I graduated him, this is why I initially felt that from the beginning.
Maybe she officially.
I've gotten to a certain point where he's no longer serving my needs and my whatever, and now I'm ready for more. That's what she said.
I understand what you're saying, Steve. I think it was more of just a lack of accountability versus her saying like.
But that's how she felt.
I mean, I'm just saying this was my initial take. She's deflecting. It's a lack of accountability because her marriage has been all over social media.
Because her social media, what she's built herself on is her relationship.
Right.
So she can't. It's hubris, right? So it's,
Right.
it's sick pride. You can't tear yourself down.
I like that word.
Oh, it's an amazing word.
You've built yourself up on this relationship. Yeah. This is how you got to where you were.
This is part of your identity.
This is part of your.
Bro,
there you go.
So
you can't tear it down. You just have to say, well, This is why a lot of times when you watch these shows and women are talking about their relationship, it's mutual because it helps you to deflect accountability, right?
It was mutual. We were both going our separate ways.
Right. We were both growing.
Excessive pride and self-confidence.
There you go.
Yeah,
I like that word. I'm taking it.
Yeah. You'll in the 40-day wellness class, I teach it as sick pride. It's the same thing.